What if a simple mental technique that takes less than 5 minutes could quiet your racing thoughts and help you fall asleep without any pills, apps, or special equipment? Cognitive shuffling is a science-backed method that works with your brain's natural sleep transition process rather than fighting against it.
Welcome to Doctor Mer-cola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello and welcome to Dr. Mer-cola's Cellular Wisdom.
This article from Dr. Mer-cola's site examines cognitive shuffling, a technique designed to help people who struggle to fall asleep because their minds will not stop racing. The method was developed based on how the brain naturally transitions from wakefulness to sleep, mimicking the shift from focused, logical thinking to the random, disconnected patterns that characterize the pre-sleep state.
The fundamental problem that keeps many people awake is not physical discomfort or environmental noise. It is mental hyperactivity. When you lie down and try to sleep, your brain often seizes the quiet moment to replay the day's events, rehearse tomorrow's challenges, or cycle through unresolved worries. Traditional advice to clear your mind or think of nothing typically backfires because actively trying to suppress thoughts requires the same cognitive effort that keeps you awake.
Dr. Mer-cola explains that cognitive shuffling works differently. Instead of trying to empty your mind, you give it a simple, low-stakes task that redirects your attention away from stressful thoughts. The basic technique involves choosing a random word, then thinking of other words that start with each letter of your chosen word. For each word you generate, you briefly visualize it before moving to the next letter.
For example, if you choose the word sleep, you would start with the letter S and think of words like sunset, then visualize a sunset. Then sandwich and visualize a sandwich. You continue generating and visualizing random words for each letter until you either run out of ideas for that letter or naturally drift off. The randomness is the key. Your brain interprets the disconnected, illogical nature of this exercise as similar to the thought patterns it produces during the transition into sleep.
The neuroscience behind this technique aligns with what researchers understand about how the brain enters sleep. As you transition from wakefulness to sleep, your brain naturally shifts from organized sequential thinking to fragmented, dreamlike mental activity. By deliberately producing random, unconnected mental images, cognitive shuffling accelerates this natural transition. Your brain essentially interprets the exercise as a signal that the sleep process has already begun.
Adding visualization and coordinated breathing enhances the effectiveness. When you think of each word, you picture it in detail, imagining its color, shape, and texture. You breathe in as the word comes to mind and breathe out slowly as you visualize it. The extended exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the calming branch that promotes relaxation and sleep onset.
Dr. Mer-cola notes that the technique also works because it reduces cognitive load rather than increasing it. Trying to suppress worries or force yourself to relax requires significant mental effort. Cognitive shuffling replaces that strain with a gentle, rhythmic activity that occupies just enough attention to prevent anxious thoughts from taking over while remaining simple enough that your brain can relax into sleep.
Consistency amplifies the benefits over time. With regular practice, your brain learns to associate the shuffling process with the transition to sleep. This creates a conditioned response similar to other bedtime cues, like brushing your teeth or turning off the lights. Eventually, beginning the cognitive shuffle becomes a reliable signal to your nervous system that it's time to wind down.
The article also addresses the broader context of sleep health. Cognitive shuffling is most effective when combined with good sleep hygiene practices. Keeping your bedroom dark and cool, avoiding screens for at least an hour before bed, limiting caffeine after noon, and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule all support the conditions that allow techniques like cognitive shuffling to work optimally.
Dr. Mer-cola emphasizes the importance of addressing root causes of poor sleep alongside behavioral techniques. Chronic sleep difficulties can be driven by blood sugar instability, magnesium deficiency, excessive blue light exposure, or disrupted circadian rhythms from irregular schedules. Addressing these physiological factors while using cognitive shuffling as a behavioral tool provides the most comprehensive approach to improving sleep quality.
Gamifying the process keeps it engaging over time. Choosing a different word each night introduces novelty that prevents the exercise from becoming monotonous. Some people find that longer words provide more material to work with, while others prefer shorter words for simplicity. Experimenting with different approaches helps you find the version that works best for your particular thinking patterns.
The technique requires no technology, no cost, and no special training. You can try it tonight. The simplicity is part of what makes it effective. Unlike complex relaxation protocols that require memorization and practice, cognitive shuffling involves a single straightforward task that anyone can perform immediately.
The practical benefit extends beyond falling asleep faster. Better sleep onset leads to more time in deep sleep phases, which supports memory consolidation, immune function, hormonal regulation, and the brain's waste clearance systems. Improving how quickly you fall asleep has cascading benefits across every system in your body.
Do you struggle with racing thoughts at bedtime, or have you found a technique that helps you fall asleep? Share your experience in the comments. For Dr. Mer-cola's complete guide to cognitive shuffling and sleep improvement, check out the full article at the link below. Thank you for listening to Dr. Mer-cola's Cellular Wisdom. See you in the next episode.
Looking for trusted health wisdom you can hold in your hands? Discover the life-changing books of Dr. Mer-cola at joyhousepublishing.com. These titles bring decades of natural health research into practical steps for better energy, stronger immunity, and clearer thinking. Take charge of your health with guidance rooted in science and experience. Visit joyhousepublishing.com now and claim your bonuses while they are available.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.